What's going on, everyone? Closed this house here in Tampa, and we were able to get the buyer all their closing costs covered and price reduction of $30,000 when it didn't appraise. They didn't have to come out of pocket anything, but there were certain reasons why. So let me start like this. In Hillsborough County, days on the market as of today have doubled, which means the average house on the market is up to 40 days on the market to sell. So when you're buying a house, I want you to start looking for these variables. So if you're an agent, listen. If you're a buyer, go over this with your agent. One, how many days has the house been on the market? If it's only a couple and it's new, it might not work. But if it's longer, especially than the 40, you got a better chance. Two, is this owned by a primary residence or is it an investor-owned house? And three, is it vacant? Okay, so when you go into these, you have an upper hand. This house right here was an investor-owned house, been on the market way longer than 40 days, and it's vacant. So what does that mean? That means the investor has their money tied into this house. If the investor has money tied into a house, they need to get the money out. They don't want to play games. They might have other properties that they're trying to buy. So right now, their money's tied up into a house. So we want to come in, and we're going to say, look, this is what we're going to offer you right now. We're serious, okay? We're serious buyers. And you're going to prolong the appraisal. Now, the first thing we do is we initially ask for closing costs. If you're not going to give it to us, then we'll walk away. Well, they might be looking at it being like, look, it's been on the market for so long, just give them it. Okay, now the appraisal comes. Well, the appraisal came in low and we're not coming out of pocket. So you know what? You might as well put it back on the market and maybe someone else will buy it. But with the interest rates going and now it's going to show that your house has been on the market even longer, it's going to be harder for you to sell. Well, they gave it to us. And these are things that you need to look for when buying a house, right? Now, when you're selling a house, you need an agent to protect you from all this, to go over everything. When you're buying a house, you need an agent to help you and show you all this. It doesn't hurt to try, make offers. When the market starts shifting a different way, it's gonna help buyers out a lot. And let me tell you something, a big factor, and I say this all the time, the number 4, right, besides who owns it, vacancy, how many days on the market, is how it's marketed. Okay, when you have a neighborhood and you have 30, 40, 50 homes on the market, the house that stands out, marketed, open houses, is going to have a lot more traction. The one that has the horrible marketing, the pictures, the description, everything else, will sit longer. So you as a seller need to understand what's happening with your own house and make adjustments right away so you don't have a house that's been sitting on the market for a long time. So that's my education for you. Congratulations. Any questions you guys have, please feel free to reach out. We get a lot of people emailing us questions. We love it. Comments, whatever the case may be, more videos to come.